Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Which do I do?
The green one.
This one, okay. This evening it gives me great pleasure to be able to be present here at the 10th anniversary of the European Internet Foundation. I must admit, I think when the three founding governors, of which two I see are now with me, Elles, Ploy and Erika Mann, when we put this together in the year 2000, the world was entirely different. It's very difficult to see how much can be packed into such a short time as a decade. So I'd like to go in three stages in my remarks. Firstly is actually to thank those people who have helped us as a foundation to be able to get where we are today. Many of the former governors have now left the European Parliament, and therefore, of course, the European Internet Foundation were a harsh kind of body. We like live rather than ones who are still alive but are active elsewhere in the political system. But we'd like to thank them wholeheartedly for the crucial role that they played in the creation and the development of the EIF. And here you can see some of their photographs. But if this works, it should do. The founding governors who have now left, Elles, I know I'm still here, of course, that's true. Ionis Averov, Massimo Carrara, Lona Dipke, Erika Mann, Astrid Thors, Anna Palacio Valasundi, and Wim van Delsen, founding governors of that particular period, 1999 to 2004. And it's interesting to see that our colleagues are still active in different ways, either in Greece for Ioannis or in Italy for Massimo. Lona Dipke, of course, a Danish politician, Astrid Thors, Finnish-Swedish politician, and Anna Palacio, who's known to a lot of us, still active in business circles. And today with us, Erika Mann, Elles Ploy van Gossel, and Wim van Velsen. So I'd like to ask if there's a microphone around somewhere. This is your opportunity just to say a few words. I know you're very shy and you wouldn't wish to take this particular opportunity, but maybe starting with Elles first as the first chairman. Elles, would you like to say a few words to us, please?
Well, this is a surprise to me, but I think it's wonderful to see all these people here just to celebrate the EIF 10 years, and which we started as a very small organization. And I remember the first meeting we had in the restaurant Chez Marius with Stelios Argyros, who also was a member of the European Parliament from Greece. But the driving force was Peter Linton. We called it ourselves Europe 21. We don't know why, but it was Europe 21. And Erika was there, of course, and then it came out that in 2000 we came that far that we founded this organization. And I think the 4 years that I was chair of this organization, we had a lot of good meetings, and where we just, especially in the parliament, where so many members didn't understand what happened in the information society, as we called it by that time, that we could give them information to make the right decision. And I think that was in Europe anyway, on the source where a lot of good legislation came out, and I'm very proud to see that the EIF developed further and is now grown up, and I'm very happy to often be here and see what kind of good meetings there still are, and how many good members of parliament are sitting in EIF and helping it to get the information society, the digital agenda, proceed further. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Elles. Erika, please.
It's difficult actually to say something because it's such a unique organization, and it's maybe hard for you to understand this, or for those which are actually participants, particularly those which are members of parliament, to understand the complete quality of this organization and network, because it's really a community which makes it so different to many other organizations. It was built as a community, but I mean, you can build something, it doesn't mean it really will work out to be one, but this is one, and I think it relates to the character more than to the internet, because the internet, it is a community, it is a network which really unites people, which unites company, which of course has its business model, and like in all other industry and business, battles and fights about what is the right model, but nevertheless there is a character of a community which goes beyond what we see in many other areas. And this is what is so particular about it, and that's why I just can only hope, and I'm convinced, looking to the people which are working in this sector and which are working in this network, that you will just continue to build it, because there's a never-ending story. It will never end, and the internet and the internet ecosystem, as it is called, will never end. So it will be very important to make sure that the legislation adapts to this ever-changing environment, which is the fun, actually, to be part of it. And I just can only say, enjoy the European Internet Foundation and make the best out of it. And thanks so much for asking me to say a few words.
Lastly, Wim, please.
Well, yeah. So, after two chairpersons, I think that I can be very short. First of all, the European Internet Foundation could have never been what it is without hidden driving forces. And one of the persons that I'd like to pay tribute today is James Elles. James, you have done a very great job. And thanks to people like James, with all his energy, etc., things are as they are. The second thing, what I wanted to underline, is that for members of the European Parliament, this platform is extremely helpful. Although I was working in the ITRE committee, I was always pleased to have this network, this platform, to get information from the business community and to understand better what's going on. And that was a superb event. And the third thing is that combination of members of the European Parliament together with business in an independent organization is a superb formula. And the fact that we have now 10 years means that you have demonstrated that this is a very helpful model. And I like to thank everybody for the kind words, the good cooperation, and I wish the Internet Foundation another good 10 years. Thank you very much.